The Silk Road. Sounds terribly romantic, doesn't it? Visions of flowing silks, exotic spices, mysterious merchants, noble camels plodding gracefully. Forget it. Most of it was probably just grit, sand in your teeth, the constant lingering aroma of unwashed bodies and pack animals. Not exactly a luxury cruise. Think more of a long, hard slog, with the distinct possibility of bandits, or worse, boredom. But let's give credit where it's due. This so-called road, more like a messy spiderweb of trails, wasn't just about silk, that was just the headline grabber. Ideas traveled these routes, religions hitched a ride, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity. They all punched their tickets, so did technologies, paper, gunpowder, the stuff that reshapes civilizations, or helps them blow each other up more efficiently. Progress, I guess, and plagues. Can't forget the plagues. They loved a good trade route. The Black Death probably had a frequent traveler pass. It connected east and west all right, for better or for worse. Usually a bit of both. Uzbekistan found itself smack in the middle of this glorious, chaotic mess. So, Uzbekistan, land of the stands. A name that for many conjures images of, well, not much usually, maybe some vague notion of deserts, and guys in furry hats. Fair enough. There's desert, there are hats. But there's also a history so deep, so ridiculously packed with big names it makes your head spin. This isn't some sleepy backwater that history forgot. History partied hard here, and left some impressive messes. Alexander the Great, yeah, he marched through, probably complained about the heat, married a local girl Roxana, smart move, or maybe just good PR. Then came the Arabs, bringing Islam, then the Turks, then Genghis Khan. Oh, Genghis. He wasn't much for subtle diplomacy, more of a burn it all down and start over kind of guy. His hordes left their mark, mostly in piles of rubble, which eventually got rebuilt. Later, Timur, or Tamerlane as the West likes to call him. He decided Uzbekistan, specifically Samarkand, would be the capital of the world. His world anyway. And he had the ambition, and the skulls, to back it up. He built, lavishly, brutally. His descendants, the Timurids, kept the artistic traditions alive. For a while. Samarkand, just say the name, it sounds like a spell, or a really expensive perfume. Crossroads of culture, they call it. More like the crossroads where every conqueror with a decent army stopped to show off. And show off they did. Tamerlane, especially. He wasn't a man known for his subtlety. He wanted the world to know Samarkand was the center of his universe. And he wasn't shy about using a lot of gold and blue tiles to make his point. The heart of it all? Registan Square. You've seen the photos. 3 massive madrasahs dripping with mosaics. So much intricate tile work it makes your eyes water. You think, no way, it can't be that blue, it can't be that big. Then you see it. And it is. It's a statement. A giant, beautiful, slightly intimidating look at me shouted across the centuries. You almost expect a velvet rope and a bouncer. These weren't just pretty buildings. They were universities. Centers of learning, astronomy, mathematics, theology. Scholars from all over the Islamic world flocked here. Imagine the debates, the intellectual firepower. Registan Square might be the cover model, but Samarkand has other tricks up its sleeve. Take Guri Amir, Tamerlane's tomb. For a guy who conquered half the known world and wasn't shy about pyramids of skulls, his final resting place is almost understated. If you can call a building with a massive fluted turquoise dome understated, inside it's dark, solemn. You can almost feel the weight of his ego, or maybe just the centuries. Then there's the Bibi Kanim Mosque. Legend says Tamerlane's favorite wife built it for him while he was off conquering somewhere. Another legend says he built it for her, and the architect fell in love with her, and demanded a kiss, which left a mark. Tamerlane, not pleased. The stories are always better than the dry facts. What's clear is its scale. It was meant to be one of the biggest mosques in the Islamic world. It almost collapsed under its own ambition. A familiar story. Shahi Zinda, the tomb of the living king. A street of mausoleums climbing up a hill. It's a stunning collection of tile work. Blues, greens, terracottas. Each tomb a little jewel box. It's a graveyard, sure, but it feels more like an art gallery, a very, very old art gallery dedicated to some very important, very dead people. The craftsmanship is insane. Section 5 Bukhara, where time took a long lunch break. Bukhara. It doesn't shout its importance like Samarkand. It whispers, it murmurs. It's got that old lived-in feel, like a comfortable armchair that's seen better days but is still your favorite. For centuries, this place was a beacon of Islamic learning. Bukhara Sharif, noble Bukhara. Hundreds of mosques. Madrasahs galore. Probably more scholars per square foot than anywhere else on Earth. Imagine the library finds. The dominant feature, the Kalyan minaret. The Tower of Death, they called it. Supposedly, criminals were thrown from the top. Nice. Genghis Khan, a man not easily impressed by architecture, he preferred to dismantle it, supposedly spared this one, stood there, looked up and said, "Okay, that one can stay." Or something to that effect. It's a monster. Nearly 47 meters of intricate brickwork, a lighthouse in a sea of sand and faith. The old city is a maze. Narrow, winding alleys, mud brick walls, hidden courtyards where life unfolds slowly. You can get lost in there. Section 6: Bukhara's Bazaar mind games and the Plov cult. Step into Bukhara's trading domes. Taki Sarafan for money changers. Taki Telpak Furushan for hat sellers. Taki Zargaran for jewelers. The names echo a specialized past. Today it's a glorious tangle, carpets piled high, silk scarves shimmering, ceramics painted with impossible detail. And the sales pitch, oh the sales pitch, it's an art form. A delicate dance of feigned indifference and sudden, urgent bargains. You're not just buying a souvenir, you're participating in a ritual. And then there's the food, specifically, plov. If Uzbekistan has a national religion, plov is its god. Rice, carrots, onions, meat, usually lamb or beef. Sounds simple, it's not. It's a symphony. A greasy, glorious, life-affirming pile of carbohydrates and protein. Every region has its variation. Every family claims their recipe is the definitive one. Don't even think about arguing, just eat. And make appreciative noises. It's a matter of national pride. You'll be offered tea everywhere. Green tea mostly, served in small pialas without sugar. It's the lubricant of social interaction. Business deals are sealed over tea. Friendships are forged. Hours are whiled away. Sometimes in voluble conversation, sometimes in companionable silence. It's a ritual, a pause, a moment to breathe in a country that's always moving, even when it looks like it's standing still. Beyond plov, there's naan, the bread, flat, round, stamped with intricate designs. Section 7. Khiva, the mud brick maze that time almost forgot Khiva. Specifically its walled inner city Ichin Kala. This place is different. It feels contained. Like a perfectly preserved historical diorama. A fortress city rising out of the Kizilkum desert, all mud brick and turquoise tile. It's so complete, so overwhelmingly ancient, it almost feels like a movie set. You half expect guys in turbans and curved swords to come riding around the corner. Sometimes they do. For the tourists, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the whole inner city, and you can see why. Minarets stab the sky. The unfinished Kalta Minor stubby and glorious in its patterned blue. The towering Islam Khoja minaret, offering views that'll make your knees weak. Madrasahs, mosques, mausoleums, all crammed inside these thick, imposing walls. It's said Khiva was the last major slave market on the Silk Road. A grim thought amidst all the beauty. Wandering through Ichin Kala, especially at dawn or dusk, is magical. The tour groups are gone. The silence descends, the shadows lengthen, the mud walls glow. Yeah, okay, it's beautiful. In a stark, brutal, we survived the desert and countless invaders kind of way. Section 8. Uzbek. Peculiarities, just smile and eat the bread. Uzbek hospitality, it's a force of nature. You will be invited in, you will be fed, copiously, until you can't move. Saying no is not really an option. Just unbuckle your belt and go with it. Plov, samsa, shashlik, naan. More naan. Plates will be piled high. Your teacup will never be empty. It's genuine. It's generous. It can also be exhausting. But you'll leave feeling like you've made friends. And gained 5 pounds. The bread naan, we've talked about it. But it bears repeating. It's a big deal. The patterns stamped on top are unique to bakeries, to families. Breaking it, not cutting it, is the way. Sharing it is essential. It's the cornerstone of any meal, any gathering. You'll see old men carrying stacks of it, kids munching on it. It's everywhere. And it's always delicious, especially fresh from the tandoor. That smoky, chewy goodness. Then there are the gold teeth. You'll see them, a lot, flashing smiles revealing a glint of gold. Sometimes a full set. It used to be a status symbol, a sign of wealth. Maybe it still is. Or maybe it's just practical. Section 9. Why Uzbekistan? Because your comfort zone is boring. So why schlep all the way to Uzbekistan? It's not exactly around the corner. It's not the French Riviera. There are no beaches lined with supermodels, thank God. If you're looking for another bland, homogenized travel experience, this ain't it. This is something else. Something Real, something that sticks with you. Long after the dust has settled from your boots. It's for people who are curious, who understand that history isn't just something you read in a textbook, it's something you can touch, smell, taste. It's in the tilework of Samarkand, the alleys of Bukhara, the silence of the Khiva desert. It's in the Plov, it's in the smiles, gold-toothed or not. It's a place that hasn't been entirely paved over by global monoculture, not yet anyway. This is where empires clashed, where ideas were born, where art reached staggering heights, in the middle of nowhere, or what looks like nowhere to the uninitiated. It's a reminder that the world is vast,